ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for Wednesday night Texas ball hockey. We basically got a rematch tonight of games we had this past Friday. So we're going to have the Gritty Goons going up against North Korea again. Gritty Goons got the best of them on Friday, so North Korea looking to get one back. Your refs tonight are Matt Reyes and Cory H. I'm not even going to try with his last name. I know it. Hofmeister. See, I believe it's Hofmeister, but I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, I'd feel bad. So let's forget the past 15 seconds, and we'll just go with Cory H. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this first game tonight is brought to you by the Republic of Hockey Tees. Check them out on Facebook. Go. Get yourself a tee. Looks like in the face-off, we're going to be having Ray Yell and the Gritty Goons, Sydney Fioka for North Korea. And we're underway. Sydney wins it 4, but it gets slapped right back to Eric C. Eric S now is going to pick it up along the board. Pressure by Andrew. He gets it over to Mike B. Runs it into the zone, chased down by Eric C. Mike B will throw it to the net. It bounces off the goalie, and Eric C comes up with it. Runs behind, passes up to Noah. However, pass just out of his reach. It goes to Dan, and he'll throw it back down. Andrew trying to get it up into the crease. Instead, it goes over to Mike B. He just throws it at the net. It goes wide and into the corner. Andrew with it, still with possession. He'll backhand it, finds Mike B, turns and shoots. Shot goes wide. Eric C comes up with it in the corner. He'll throw it behind the net along the boards. Up to Brandon. He's going to chip it around Jamie, the defenseman for Gritty Goons. But Jamie beats him to it. Follows it down to the corner and runs it behind his own net. He'll take a moment. And then he'll send it up to Mike B, who sends it over to Andrew. Andrew tries to chip it in, but can't get above the big reach of Eric S. So Dan with it now. Pass it up to Andrew. Andrew pressured by Josh Hall. Josh Hall takes it off his stick and kicks it along the boards. Enters the zone with it. Sauces it over to Brandon, who takes a shot. It's blocked by Ray Yell. Mike B trying to get it to Andrew. However, Eric sends it back up, and Brandon with it now, but that poked off his stick by Ray. And I believe North Korea was offside. We'll have Josh Hall, Nathan in the faceoff. And Nathan wins it forward. Goes up to Eric S. He chips it down. Jamie will go give chase for the Goons. He'll throw it up to Nathan. Nathan, pressured by Josh Hall, throws it up and over to Mike B, who chips it into the zone. However, I guess that was an icing. I guess Mike B didn't touch it. So, we'll bring the face-off all the way back down. It looks like we'll have Josh Hall and Nathan going at it again. All right, Andrew now comes out to take it. Mike B chips it forward. But Max Lee there. He'll backhand it. Back up. Jake tries to get it out. But Brandon there to get it. Josh Hall with it now. His shot deflected up. Josh Hall sends it over to Brandon. His shot goes high and wide. And bounced out of play, but came back in, but there was a whistle anyway. So we're going to do another face-off. Looks like the man on orange who forgot his orange. Gonna be Brandon Fisher.
I'm gonna go. Brandon Fisher's pretty cool.
He's not trying to cause confusion or anything.
Most of the time. For sure.
Mike B bounces it out off the face-off, and he'll run it in. He's got Andrew crashing the net. Can't get it to him though. Nathan comes up with it along the boards. He backhands it back to Mike B. Eric C manages to clear it out of the zone, just out of the reach of Brandon Fisher. Max Egan applying pressure, but Fisher chips it to his own net. Josh Hall with it along his boards now, gets it over to Max, but just goes right through him into the boards. Jake and Max going with it. Max comes up with it, centering, deflected back. Max still has it, despite the pressure from Fisher. Max backhands it on net, sticked aside by the goalie. Andrew with it now. He chips it up forward for Mike B. Eric C there. The pressure. Mike B backhands it down into the corner. Andrew with it. Pressured by Max Lee. Andrew protects it, throws it up the boards to Dan, who turns and takes a slap shot off of Noah's calf. That's gotta feel good. Mike B sends it to the crease, however, Colton not able to get it. Josh Hall with it now, runs it up, beats it in. Can't get it around Jamie though. Jamie sticks it to the corner. Colton with it. And he'll lob it on out, and that's gonna go far enough for icing. And an icing we have. Third icing of this game, brought to you by Republic of Hockey Tees. Check them out on Facebook.
So see how it has ball?
And we got a false draw. Sydney and Mike B. And Mike B just throws it up into the ceiling. And the netting. Ah, but Eric C with the jump and poke. Clears it out. Mike B wins it over to Andrew. However, taken by Sydney. It rolls right in front of Dan, who almost got caught sleeping on it. Colton with it. He chips it over to Mike B, who takes a shot at the red line, and it beats Boland. Unfortunately, Kent is in 5-hole. And the Goons on the board first. Boland's gonna want that one back. Any goalie would want that one back. But as I said, I believe last game, Mike B's got a wicked shot. He can shoot it from just about anywhere. And the goalie's blinking. He may miss it. Andrew whips it along the boards. It rolls right on net. And Nick Boland's gonna cover. By the way, your goalies for this evening, Nick Boland for North Korea. On the other end, we got Taylor for the Gritty Goons. He's seen a little bit of action tonight. Josh Hall with it. He runs it up. Brings it in the zone. Gets it over to Brandon. His shot blocked by Dan's stick. Max Lee with it now. Walks it in, wrists it. That shot blocked by Ray. Josh Hall with it. Plays it into the corner. He'll run behind the net. Looking for a pass. Tries to get it to Max Lee, but it goes right to Andrew. Andrew whips it hard around. Jamie makes sure it gets up to Mike B. He'll run it forward. He's got 4 Koreans on him. And Ray manages to keep it in momentarily. Brandon chips it back. It's poked off his stick by Sydney. But Dan slams it back. Max Lee will come up with it and throw it right to Josh Hall, who gets it between Jamie's feet. Backhands it over to Brandon, who sends a backhander to the net. And it's covered by Taylor, who gets a whistle and a breath. And I get a drink. Josh Hall, Mike B. Mike B ties it up. Brandon comes up with it though. Eric C with a shot, goes high. Andrew comes up with it. We're running along the boards, send it up. and he'll dump it in. Boland out to stop it. Gives it over to 𝐸𝐿𝐼, who throws it up the boards. It goes to Brandon, who tries to get it to Josh Hall. But Nathan there, backhanded back, only momentarily. Brandon with it, crashing the net, just rolls it at the goal. Stick to side. Josh Hall gets it over to Sydney, whose shot just goes high. Jake with it now, throws it up the boards. 𝐸𝐿𝐼 tries to keep it in, but Andrew with the quick gloves, he'll run it to the net, throws it over to Mike B, who tries to backhand it back to him. But Boland with the quick stick stops the pass. Comes out to cover. 4 minutes remaining in the first period. Gritty Goons have the only score in the game so far. Josh Hall, Mike B. One more time in the face-off. Mike B wins it back to Andrew. Andrew protecting the puck, sends it back to Jake, who takes a shot, and it goes high. Mike B plays it hard off the boards. Comes out in front of the net. Nathan there to get it along the boards. He sends it back up to Mike B. Eric S. has his stick in the way, preventing the centering pass. You throw it up to Max Egan, but Brandon Fisher sends it right back down. And now Brandon for Korea's chips it in. Josh Hall with it. He sauces it over to looking for Max Egan, but Taylor's stick comes out to prevent that. Max Lee and Andrew. Ball gets chipped up out of play. We'll do another face-off. Right here in front of the camera, which is where we like it. Best view in the house. I guess until Matt Reyes bends over and moons the camera. Now, this is not a very nice view. Josh Hall will win it back. 𝐸𝐿𝐼 gives chase, but Colton comes up, putting on the speed and tries to get it to Mike B, but Max Lee there to intercept it. He sends it over to Max Egan. Max sends it right back to him. Max Lee takes the wrist shot. It's a little wide of the net. Josh Hall able to get there and corral it. Sends it back up for Max Lee. Noah. And his shot blocked to the corner. Josh Hall with it now. Looking to just stuff it in there. Taylor denied him. Came up with it. Backhanded it one more time. Taylor covers. Gets the whistle. We have a hand raised. Now the hand's down. And the ball's down. 𝐸𝐿𝐼 with a shot. Straight into the chest of the goalie, and he covered. Definitely a good look. Josh Hall ties up Mike B. Mike B came up with it. Andrew looking for a breakaway. Oh, and he wristed just past the blocker. Nick Boland, and that gets the Goons one more. That was scored by Andrew. Assisted by Mike B. Two Goons that like to tear up that score sheet. And by tear it up, I mean get on it. Andrew with it now. Chips it over, looking for Mike B, but Noah. And Sydney with it. Poked off her stick by Dan. Dan chips it up for Mike B. Tries to send it back for Noah. Max Lee's stick. Lobs it up in the air. Max Egan comes up with it. He'll run it forward, centering pass off of Dan's leg. Sydney turns and shoots. Her shot deflected high over the net. Noah drops it back. Unfortunately, only Mike B was there. And Andrew with the breakaway takes another shot. His shot goes wide. And the rebound, I'm not sure what happened to that. I don't know if Max Lee got in there and stopped it or if it hit the post. Something happened though. Outlet pass to Max Egan. Didn't find its mark. Max Lee brings it in. Max Egan with Jamie now. Max Lee takes the shot. It rolls up and off the goaltender and will go into the corner. And that's the end of the first period, folks. Gritty Goons up by 2. It's not bad. Pretty good. And our second period is underway. Mike B with it now, runs straight to the net, gets around everybody except Bolin as his shot went wide. He had it momentarily, but lobbed it around behind the net. Max Lee was able to get it to it first. Josh Hall come up with it. Brings it in. Sits and waits, takes the shot off the post and to the corner. Nathan with it now. Tries to chip it up. It does come out. So the Koreas have to tag up. Dan slap shot from the blue line, caught by Bolin. He'll drop it for Max Lee. He sends it back up to Josh Hall. Everybody's screaming about something. Josh brings it in, sends it over to Max Egan. Max with the shot, gobbled up by Taylor. And a whistle. Love them whistles. Josh Hall wins it back for Eric C. But that was a false draw. So we're gonna do it again. Good shot though, but a better block by the goaltender. Josh Hall wins it back, but unfortunately it goes past everybody. Eric C there to get it, however it did come out of the zone. So Korea has to tag up. Max tries to get it over to Josh Hall, but Andrew's foot stops it. Andrew's pass blocked by Max Lee. Brings it in, takes the shot. Blocked by Dan in front. Another attempt goes high. Max Egan with it. Makes a step around Nathan, runs it straight to the net. His shot goes up and over. Josh Hall sends it back for Max Lee, who sends it over to Brandon. Back to Josh. Takes the shot. Deflected off the goalie and into the ceiling, which gives us a stoppage. Gotta love it when they move it around like that. Makes it exciting. Mike B wins it now. Gets past Josh Hall. However, Colton goes off sides for the Goons. Just a few steps ahead of the ball. And that'll bring the face-off out of the zone. Mike B wins it forward. Brandon takes it though. Up to Brandon Fisher. And then Andrew with a shot. Goes wide of the net. Colton with it. Turns and shoots. Goes wide. Andrew, centering pass, throws it to the crease to Mike B. Mike B's shot blocked by Eric S. Jake gets it right back to him though. Another shot. Blocked by somebody. And Jake's gonna kick it into his own bench. Dan with the quick hands, make sure it doesn't get him in the face. Andrew backhands it out of midair. Eric C there to grab it though. Sydney's pass blocked by Andrew. Eric C with it again now.
Eric, do something.
Eric throws it up for Brandon. Brandon with it now. Tries to get it into the crease, but deflected off of Jake's leg. And Mike B with a shot from behind the red line. Beats Bolin again. That's going to give one more to the Gritty Goons. Hey, Joseph, could you turn that down just a little bit? Yeah.
Who was that from? That was Mikey from Jake. From Jake? All right.
Last goal scored by Mike B with assist from Jake.
Mikey needs 3 more points to hit 200.
All Mike B needs is 3 more points. Didn't hear the ref. To hit 200 points. I hope that's not for the season, because that would be gross. Mike B with another shot blocked by Eric C and goes high behind the net. Andrew with it. Tries to pass it back to Mike B.
Break. You got the right.
𝐸𝐿𝐴 there to pass it up to Josh Hall. He throws it down for Sydney. Jake with the quick stick. Gets it back up to Brandon Fisher. Backhands it over to Mike B. It's pass to Andrews. Attempt blocked by 𝐸𝐿AC. He drops it back for Josh Hall, who takes the shot and blocked by Fisher. Fisher will lob it down, and that'll be an icing. So these fancy new whistles are 100% COVID compliant, ladies and gentlemen. No more of the primitive little things you stick in your mouth. They're all electronic, all done by your hand. Josh wins it over to Noah. Noah with a shot deflected by Taylor into the boards. Jake lobs it high for Andrew, but 𝐸𝐿AC there to prevent it, but it did come out of the zone. Josh Hall will take possession. Sends it over to 𝐸𝐿AC, who sends it right back to him. Got Josh some space there. Sends it over to Sydney, who brings it in. Pressure by Fisher. She'll play it safe along the boards. Turn and wrist it to the net. Covered by Taylor. And another whistle. Best part about these electronic whistles is they sound like real whistles. Who'd have thunk it? They're also extremely loud. It's pretty messed up when one of the refs comes over here and puts it in my face and pushes the button. It's happened on more than one occasion. I'm not happy about it. 𝐸𝐿AC takes a tumble, but completes his objective by getting it away from Mike B. But Andrew takes a couple of whacks at it and finally beats Boland again. And that'll give the Goons 4 ahead of North Korea.
Andrew from Jamie.
So that was scored by Andrew, assisted by Jamie. That's Andrew's second or third this evening? His second. We'll get it. Looks like we're going to have a timeout called by North Korea. 10 more seconds on the clock. Yeah. 6 even.
Timeout? Yeah.
North Korea.
Did that timeout land on 6 minutes?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6:05, but what's 5 seconds?
6:05? We'll do 6:05.
Taylor!
North Korea got to come up with a game plan, get themselves back in this game. We are just under the halfway mark of the game, so they're not completely lost. But their spirits probably a little down. So they just need to get their heads back in it, play their game, get some goals. In the end, isn't that what we all want to do?
Yeah.
Josh Hall and Nathan in the face-off now. Nathan will win it forward. 𝐸𝐿AC takes the shot from the red line. It goes over the net, off the glass, and bounces back in front. Josh Hall and Jamie battling for it. And Max Egan with Nathan. Josh Hall comes up with it. He's pressured by Jamie. Finds a little bit of space momentarily. Pressured by Nathan. Nathan manages to chip it down. It'll be on net. So no icing. 𝐸𝐿AC with it. Walks it forward. Takes the shot from the red line. Goes high. Jamie there to get it. He'll chip it up. Nathan and Max Egan to battle over it. Max Lee keeps it in, sends it down. Max Egan beats Jamie to it. Josh Hall sends it up for Brandon, who takes the shot and beats Taylor, finally getting North Korea on the board. That'll be North Korea's first goal of the night. I believe that was scored by Brandon, assisted by Josh Hall. North Korea looking to ride that momentum, get themselves one more. One goal at a time, ladies and gentlemen. Josh Hall with it, protecting it out of the face-off, sends it back over to Brandon, but Dan chipped it back down. Mike B to give chase, and he'll find it in the corner. Guarded by Eric C. He plays it hard off the boards. It'll come back for Nathan. Nathan, Mike B there to run it and try to take a shot, but Nick Boland will cover and get a whistle. Mike B and Brandon in the face-off. Brandon chips it forward. Fisher to give chase. He chases it down, dumps it in. Noah with it. Tips it around the board. Max Lee tries to get it over to Brandon. Oh, just ahead of him. Max Egan there to play it out. Brandon and Brandon meet at it. Jake with it now along the boards. He takes the shot. Andrew looking for a redirect, but that blocked to the corner from Eric C. Andrew sends it back to Fisher. Fisher lobs it to the net, but it's blocked down in front. Noah trying to back it out, but Jake comes up with it. Gets it over to Mike B. Mike B will get it to Andrew behind the net. Andrew centering pass, tries to find Colton, but off his stick. Andrew with it. Plays it hard up the boards to Jake. Jake tries to take a shot, but it's going wide. Max Lee with it. Sends it over to Noah. Noah and Jake will battle, but Noah gets it down deep. They'll play along the boards with it. Jake manages to poke it free. And they'll pass it up to Mike B, and Mike B will walk it down. Chip it over to Andrew, but Brandon's in the way. He brings it up, takes the shot on net. It bounces off the goalie, and now it's down between everybody's feet, and Jake will chip it up for Colton to Mike B, who tries to no-look pass over to Andrew, but Max Lee there to read it. Tries to send it up to Brandon. It finds the wrong Brandon. Sends it up to Andrew, but Max Lee there to prevent a shot. Brandon takes the shot. It's on net, off the goalie, to the boards. Max Egan, everybody's taking a turn. Taylor finally covers it. And it was pretty much 3-on-1. Everybody got a shot.
Yeah.
Nobody beat the Taylor. Taylor's one of our veteran goaltenders here. Ball hockey. Brandon and Mike B in the face-off. Mike B chips it over to Andrew, but Sydney catches it. She tries to center, but Andrew's sticking in the way. They'll battle along the boards with it. Josh Hall will give chase into the corner. He's got time and space, just looking for that pass. Jamie pressures. Josh will walk it up along the boards. Mike B pressures. He sends it over to Max Lee. Sends it down to Sydney, who throws it to the crease, and it finds Jamie. Mike B now walks it in. His shot deflected off of Eric C's stick, and that ball goes high and out of play. We got a whistle. 1 minute remaining in the second period. Gives enough time for 1 or 2 more plays. Andrew wins it back for Mike B. Josh Hall there to poke it off. Eric C comes up with it. She's got Sydney, but the pass well ahead of her. She's pressured by Jamie. She'll drop it back to Josh Hall, who centers it to Eric C, but Taylor covers. We got a whistle. 25 seconds remaining. Josh wins it back to Eric C, but he fans on the shot. Dan applies pressure. Sydney chases it down around the boards. Josh Hall has it. Centering pass to Sydney. Finds Brandon in all sorts of trouble in the front, and Eric just throws it at everybody. And it hits somebody. And that's the end of the second period, ladies and gentlemen. Gritty Goons up by 3. Scores 4-1. We're gonna let everybody rest for a couple minutes. Stick around. Got an exciting third period coming up for you. With that said, we have a referee change. We sent one of them packing, and we brought in Lemar to finish up this third period. We were tired of Reyes's non-calls, so we got Lemar in here because he's known. Lemar is known for all the calls. All the calls. Anyway, Max Lee with it now, sends it over to Eric S. Gets it past Mike B. Sydney now sends it up to Josh Hall, who chips it forward, but Jake puts on his speedy Sonic shoes. Beats him to it, but Josh Hall comes back and takes it away. Plays it along the boards now. Sends it up to Sydney, but Fisher there to get a stick in the way. He'll get it over to Mike B. Lob it up for Andrew, who taps it forward. Max Lee there to give chase. Take it down. Eric S. with a psych out. Max Lee sends it up to Max Egan, who sends it over to no one in particular. Jake finds it. Andrew passes it up to Mike B, who chips it ahead for himself and takes a little poke at it. Nick Bolin will cover, or catch it, I should say, and get a whistle. And have Josh Hall and Mike B in the face-off again. Josh will win it back and over from Max Egan. Plays it along the boards. Can't get it past Fisher, though. And they'll throw it over into my neck of the woods. I'll just take that home as a souvenir. I'll probably give it back to them. But they're going to have to wait. It's in a dangerous spot. If I go down there, I might step on it and slip. You don't want to have a cameraman down, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Mike B wins it forward. Eric S will take it. He'll run it up. Tries to send it to Sydney. It goes past her and past Jake, but he gives chase and finds it in the corner. But Sydney there to poke it between his feet. But Taylor slams it back behind the net. And something happened with Sydney. She went down. I'm not sure if it was a slash or a trip. But it don't matter, because Max Lee finds the back of the net, giving North Korea one more. How to help but wonder, can't help but wonder if whatever was going on with Sydney down there provided a little bit of distraction and gave North Korea the opening they needed. That goal was scored by Max Lee from Josh Hall. Sydney will chip it down now. Jamie gives chase. Jamie goes hard around tries to go hard around the boards, but Josh finds it. And oh! He gets it around Taylor on the back of his stick, and he'll poke it through. And that'll bring North Korea within 1 with 10 minutes to go in the third period. I don't know what they're gonna do. That goal was scored by Josh Hall, unassisted. Just take it to the net and keep poking at it, ladies and gentlemen. He's gonna try it again. Josh Hall wins it forward, off his feet, but it goes out. Into the Gritty Goons bench. Josh Hall and Dan will have some words. Not sure what kind of words they were had. Probably something about Josh's new haircut. It looks good. I'm sure Dan appreciates it. Sydney tries to chip it ahead for Josh, but Jamie gets there first, and he chips it up for Mike B, who throws it up for Colton, but it gets caught in his feet. Eric S sends it back over to Max Egan now. Max lobs it up. Josh Hall there to get it. Walks it forward, sends it over to Sydney. Her shot denied by Taylor. She keeps trying. Taylor finally finds the ball and covers to get a whistle. I'm gonna take a drink, folks. Mouth's getting a little dry here. Too much back and forth.
Good luck, Sid. Good luck, Sid.
All right, Josh Hall, Mike B in the face-off now. You can definitely tell North Korea's feeling the momentum. Eric C with a shot, block. Crap. Eric S missed the clearing attempt. Andrew walks it out, but his shot goes wide. All alone on a breakaway, 𝐸𝐿𝐼 trying to prevent the pass. Andrew's shot goes over the net, but it finds Mike B. Take it along the boards. Eric S. there to interrupt it. However, it looked like a cross check from Mike B. goes uncalled on Josh Hall. 𝐸𝐿𝐼 holds it now. He'll walk it up for Eric S. Eric with it. Walks it forward, goes around Noah, but his stick gets caught up. Fisher tries to clear it out, but Noah knocks it out of the air. Fisher off the glass. It's stopped by Josh Hall. He'll walk it in. Sends it over to Noah. Oh, but a pass goes through him. Pressure by Fisher. Comes out for Max Lee. He'll roll it back in off of Fisher's stick. Josh Hall finds it behind the net. Pressured by Fish. Centering pass attempted, however, it goes right up and Andrew's the one to get it. He'll throw it in on goal. Max Lee with it. Play it behind his own net. He'll hold it momentarily while his bench gets a change. Walk it up, play it hard off the boards. Dan tries to keep it in, does. But Sydney comes up with it. She gets it over to Brandon, who sends it up to 𝐸𝐿𝐼. But he runs into Nathan. Takes a shot, blocker to the corner. Noah with a backhand attempt, blocker down. Dan will play it hard around the boards to Mike B. Mike chips it up for Andrew. Andrew gets it around Max, but Sydney finds it first. Oh, but her clearing attempt stopped. And Nathan's shot prevented. Sydney will bring it back out now. Runs it up, but you can't get it around Jake's stick. He chips it up. Max Lee with it. Brings it back, gets around Mike B. Tries to drop it off for Brandon, but it finds Nathan, and Jake will take it out. And 𝐸𝐿𝐼 with a shot from the blue line goes to the goal, and the goalie pops it high. Jake now clears it out over to Andrew. Andrew will glove it down, hold it for a second, send it over to Mike B, who might have been offsides, but nobody called it.
His foot was on the line.
𝐸𝐿𝐼 gets it over to Max Lee. Max will hold it momentarily, pressured by Andrew. Tries to take it out, but Jamie prevents it. He'll walk it forward, takes the shot. It goes a little wide of the net, but finds Mike B on the other side. Mike turns and shoots. Oh! Off the goalie and onto Andrew's stick, and that'll be a hat trick for Andrew. And one more on the board for the Gritty Goons. Score is now 5-3 with 5.5 minutes remaining in the period. That was assisted by
Mike B.
Mike B. Mike B and Andrew. Andrew and Mike B. Finkel and Einhorn. All right. Jamie, lob it up now for Mike B. Brandon takes it off the stick, lobs it back down. That will not be an icing. Jamie gets to it first. Sydney applying pressure. Jamie walks it out, tries to find Andrew, but Eric S. steps in. But Andrew ends up getting it deep, but Colton and Eric on a foot race. Oh, they meet on the boards. Who will come up with it? Colton giving Eric all sorts of pressure. It finds Mike B. His shot goes behind the net. Eric S. comes up with it now. Walks it up, plays it off the boards. It gets past Dan. Sydney behind everybody. She walks it in. She rolls it to the net. It goes behind Max Egan with the shot. Back to Sydney. Colton comes out though and kicks it off his stick. Sends it over for Andrew, who's just gonna lob it down. It'll roll behind the net. Mike B and Eric C vying for it. Mike rolls it behind the net. Chases after it. Passing attempt. Blocked by Eric S, who steps into it, plays it up the boards to Max Egan, who'll retrieve and chip it ahead. Josh Hall now.
Jake, watch him coming in.
All by himself. Walks it up. Tries to get it over to Brandon, but Jake's stick prevents it. However, Josh Hall finds it along the boards. Eric C with it. Takes it up to Brandon. Andrew gets a stick in the way, preventing the shot. Josh Hall running around the net with it. Looking for an open teammate. He finds one in Max Egan, but his shot just goes wide. He'll backhand it back over to Josh Hall. Has it along the boards. He fakes the shot and then tries again. It finds the goalie. Mike B able to get it out, lob it forward, beats Eric S to it. But Josh Hall running back and gets it out. His clearing attempt finds Ray. Ray gets it over to Andrew. Andrew with it, tries to get it over to Mike B, but his stick lifted. He turns and shoots. Max Egan getting in the way of it all. Dan takes a shot. I believe it was deflected wide of the net. Andrew and Josh Hall battle over it. Josh comes up with it, beats everybody. Him and Jake running it down. They'll find it in the corner. Just under 3 minutes remaining. Josh protecting behind the net, but he loses it to Jake. And Jake will come up with it and play it up the boards. Tries to get it to Mike B, but Brandon there to send it right back down to Josh. Josh turns and shoots, but that was deflected by Dan. Mike B will just send it out. Max Lee will find it. He'll send it right back in, but it did come out. So North Korea had to touch up. But then the Gritty Goons will ice it. Clock still ticking. It will stop at 2 minutes. And we do have a timeout at 2 minutes and 17 seconds. Called by the Gritty Goons. It'll be just another minute or here or so. Teams recollect themselves. Two more seconds on the clock.
Do you want 2 more?
Yeah, 2:17.
We got it.
2 minutes and 17 seconds remaining in the game. North Korea down by 2. Plenty of time to get 2 more in and force a shootout. Ellis, plenty of time to get 3 more in and give the finger to the Gritty Goons. And by the finger, I mean the pinky finger. You know, because that's proper. In England, anyway. And can't we have a little bit of English over here every now and then? I don't know, I mean... Scrumpets. What are those? Sorry, folks. Anyway, about to get back underway here. 2 minutes, 17 seconds. 2 goals down. Can North Korea do it? Josh Hall wins it back for Eric, and he takes the shot. And all that took was 2 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. 5 seconds, stop the clock. All right. So that brings North Korea within 1. 2 minutes remaining in the game. Like I was saying, folks, plenty of time. Plenty of time. All right, Josh will win it back. Eric C gives chase, passes it over to Max Lee. Max sends it up for Sydney. Rolls off the back of her stick, though, but she does get it back over to Brandon, who brings it in the zone. He'll play it along the boards. Gets it back over to Sydney, right in the slot. Takes the shot off the goalie. Oh, and Josh Hall in the right place. But his rebound attempt rolled wide. But he finds it again in the corner. Sydney crashing the net. Pass to Brandon. Blocked by Dan. And Mike B tries to get it up and over. Nathan finds it back down. Eric C on all of the right places to prevent Mike B from getting the shot. Sydney passes it back to Josh Hall, who drops it back to Brandon. Josh comes up with it in the corner after a blocked shot. Dan now, he'll throw it up for Mike B. Eric C again in the right place. Korea has to tack up. Eric with the shot, but it was offside. Late whistle. I got people yelling at other people and everybody yelling at everybody. So, with that said, I apologize if I'm yelling. I'm just getting caught up in the moment. So, try to keep my voice down for you guys. My apologies. Josh Hall wins it back, but nobody there. North Korea did pull their goalie, so they have a 6th man on the ice. Just under a minute remaining. Oh, Josh's pass up to Sydney blocked. The shot from Sydney blocked. Brandon comes up with it. He throws it on net. Oh, it bounces up and over. Josh Hall with it now. Pressured by Jamie. He'll protect it along the boards, run it up. Tries to get it over to Sydney, but it finds Fisher instead. Josh Hall takes a shot. It'll go wide of the net. A lot of confusion about the offsides here. She finds Brandon. He takes a shot. It's blocked by the goalie. Fisher comes up with it, plays it hard along the boards. It skips past Brandon's stick. Eric S. there to take it. Max Lee will chase it down, preventing Nathan from getting to it first. But Andrew sends it over to Mike B, who finds the empty net, cementing the Gritty Goons win at the buzzer for a score of 6-4. Woo, what an exciting game, ladies and gentlemen. The Gritty Goons come up with another win. That last goal scored by Mike B, I believe assisted by Andrew. All right, stick around, everybody. We got our next game, the Gray Borks, going against Los Gringos. Another rematch from Friday. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Game 2 of our Wednesday night Texas ball hockey. We had Los Gringos at the Gray Borks. Rematch from this past Friday, where Los Gringos took home the win from a shootout. After a very impressive comeback by the Gray Borks to force the shootout. Very exciting third period in that game. Let's hope we get another one in this one. Well, let's just hope we just get an exciting game. But knowing the caliber of these teams, I'm sure we will. The referees for this game, we have Eric S. in the face-off. Jamie Kerr over here along the boards. Doing some final preliminary checks. And a little switcheroonie, so we're going to have Jamie Kerr in the face-off. Eric S. over here along the boards. And check out Republic of Hockey Tees on Facebook, ladies and gentlemen. Get yourselves some t-shirts. Support a good cause. We have Lemar and Mike Crean in the face-off. Lemar wins it back. And Mike Crean with it now. Plays along the boards. Shot looked like it went on net, and Jordan bounced it high. 𝐈𝐿𝐺 now tries to get it back over to Ryan Landers. But Jason gives chase. I believe that is an icing on the Gray Borks. I will confer with my cohort over here about some names. Okay, so Gray has a Cory, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I have Cory, I believe Cory M.
And Jason, and who's pink shins? And Connor with it now behind the net. He'll lob it down. Sorry, folks. Trying to get some information here. That is another icing by the Gray Borks. I don't recognize him with the mask. Maybe we'll ask Eric.
Oh, Thomas here.
All right. Lemar will win it back for Cory for the Gray Borks, and he'll send it hard around the boards. But Landers there to get it first, and his shot blocked in front. Mike Crean with it though, played along the boards, centering pass to Ryan Landers. He comes up with it again. Mike Thistle poked it to the net. Comes back for Cory for Gringos. His shot deflected high and will go along the boards. Mike Crean will give chase. He battles with Cory for the Borks. And we got Ryan Landers sends it over to Thistle. Thistle shot attempt interrupted by Connor, who comes up with it. But Thistle there to back check and take it away. Mike Crean finds it, but Cory from the boards sends it back down, and 𝐈𝐿𝐺 will take it. Landers loses it. Poked back down for Lemar. Lemar sends it over to Connor, but Cory there to poke it off the stick. And then we got a tangle. And something happened. Connor went down, and we got a penalty. We'll see what the call is here.
Hey, Cory.
No, it's on them.
Go. 2 minutes each.
All right, so each Cory gets 2 minutes. Not sure what the penalty's for, but we'll find out. The door will open just as long as.
Can I jump it?
Yeah, you can jump over it. That's fine.
All right,
Just
hold on.
when you
We'll
open,
see
if you do open the door, just make sure you open it all the way before you go through.
8:31. Yeah, I'll jump.
Cool.
Hey, Cory. Hey, that was clean, dude. What were the calls on?
What's up?
That was clean, dude.
It was roughing both.
That was hockey.
All right. So we had 2 penalties, 1 on each Cory from each team. 2 minutes for roughing. They'll sit in the box, but we'll still have 5-on-5 hockey. And there's Mr. Round Rock. Greeting everybody. All right, Lemar, he wins it back. Connor with it. He takes the shot from the blue line, but it deflected up by Eric, I believe. 𝐍𝐫𝐢 with it now. Plays it along the boards to himself, but Connor pokes it off and keeps it in, takes the shot. Blocked to the corner by Matt Reyes. Mike Crean sends it up. 𝐍𝐫𝐢 will give it right back to him. Mike Crean beats Lou. Takes a sharp angle shot on Jordan, but Jordan wisely covering it up. And the Borks will ice it. All right.
8:31. Number 8 on Gringo. Eric?
Number 8.
Number 8, Eric. Eric Wynn.
Yeah, Eric Wynn. That's the new guy.
All right. Lemar wins it again. Back for Connor. Connor will lob it up. Landers will glove it down, but Lemar there will send it out. Eric and Lemar battle over it. Lemar kicks it back down, but Eric comes up with it. He'll send it up to Landers, but Lou there to break up the pass. Lou plays it along the boards, plays it up the boards to number 4 on Gray.
Hey, we're on the whistle though.
Not sure who he is. Steve now sends it up to Mike Thistle. Thistle does send it over to Landers. Eric has it on the Gringos. Let's send it up to Ryan Landers. Ryan Landers brings it in the zone, takes the shot, but it blocked by Lou in front. Tom with it now. Blocked by Steve. And Mike Crean takes the shot. Stick blocked by Jordan. Connor has it behind the net now. Mike Thistle applying pressure. Both Mikes applying pressure. And lob out.
As soon as they drop it, you're good to go.
Hits the ceiling and we get a stoppage. Penalties have expired. We'll get some change-ups. Mike Crean ties up Lemar, wins the faceoff, gets it over to Thistle. Shot goes high. Landers with it behind the net. Connor interrupting the shot from Mike Crean. But Mike Thistle interrupting the pass to Lemar. Connor lobs it out, but not far enough. Cory for the Borks now. Tries to get it up to Tom, but Landers there to cut him off. Takes the shot. Jordan blocks it over. Crean spins and shoots. Oh, Landers finds some time and space, but the ball just rolls off his stick. Tries to pass it back up to Thistle, but Cory prevents it. Oh, but that time Landers finds him. Jordan, leg pad save, sticks it to the corner, but Landers still has it. Sends it over for Mike Crean. Walks it up, takes the shot, it goes wide. Lemar with it, throws it around the net. Nobody there but Mike Crean to find it. They got caught up in the feet of Jamie Kerr, our referee. Crean shot blocked by Lemar. And then Thistle with a shot, it blocked by Jordan over into the boards. Connor tries to get it out. Oh, we got another whistle, maybe another penalty. I'm gonna find out who and what for. All right, so we got penalty on the Great Borks, 2 minutes for slashing.
What was your name?
Ryan.
Ryan?
Schmidt.
All right, Ryan.
Connor with it now, off the face-off. He'll lob it way down. It's on net, so no icing. Cory for the Gringos has it now. He'll walk it up. Jason prevents the ball from going any further. Lemar brings it in. Oh, rolls it to the net. Race's clearing attempt off Lemar, almost rolled back into it. 𝐍𝐫𝐤 brings it out now, though. Off the board, sends it up for Eric, but Connor there to get it, and he throws it into his own bench, trying to take out his teammate. I guess they had a disagreement, and then Connor just hits the referee. A wild man out there. No concern in the world for teammates or other personnel on the ice. And by ice, I mean rink, because we wear shoes. Lemar wins it back for Connor, and he's gonna clear it out again, and that is not an icing because they are on the penalty kill. 𝐍𝐫𝐤 chases it down. He passes it over to Cory. Cory takes the shot, it goes wide of the net. Connor out to get it. Pressured by Mike Crean and Eric, taken away. Crean comes up with it, sends it over to Cory, but it bounces off Cory's stick, but he sends it over to 𝐍𝐫𝐤. 𝐍𝐫𤤤 takes the shot, it rolls to the net. Eric comes up with it for Gringos. Centering pass attempt prevented from Cory on the boards. But 𝐍𝐫𝐤 keeps it in. Ryan Lander's shot blocked by Jordan.
Actually, more than that.
Cory getting his stick in all the right places. 𝐍𝐫𝐤 keeps it in. Oh no, it did come out. Connor has it now. Eric pressuring. Connor makes a move, walks it up, shoots it down on net. In and out of Reyes' glove. Cory sends it up to Cory for the boards. Passes it over to Connor. He'll wrist it. Shot deflected by Cory for Gringos. Goes into the board. Lemar applying all sorts of pressure. Takes it away. Him and Cory will tangle up in the boards with it. 𝐍𝐫𝐤 finds it now. Caught up in his feet. Jason gets it over to Ryan, who sends it up to Lemar, who takes a shot and off the leg pads of Matt Reyes. It finds Thistle. Thistle gets around Lou, walks it in. Jordan dives out, but Thistle beats him. And Gringos goes first on the scoreboard. What a funky play. That's how we like them. That was scored by Mike Thistle, unassisted. All right. Ryan sends it over for Lou. Lou throws it down on net. Finds Matt Reyes. Eric for Gringos now. Tries to send it up to Steve. Tom finds it first though. Connor with a shot and finds the 5-hole on Reyes and immediately ties it back up 12 seconds later. Now we got a whole new hockey game with just 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. That was scored by Connor, assisted by Tom. Big number 14 for the Gray Borks. One of our favorites out here. Who am I kidding? Everybody here is one of our favorites. We love everybody. I love everybody. Does everybody love me? These are the questions that keep me up late at night. We have a false draw. So we're gonna do it again. We got Connor and Mike Crean in the face-off. They're each pointing fingers at each other. They don't know what's going on. Connor wins it back, finds Ryan, but Landers comes out and takes it away. Oh, finds Crean. Oh my goodness. All the attempts and blocks, but it finally finds the back of the net. We had a couple of great stops from Jordan with some spinning around on the ground. But Crean took a second or third attempt at it and finally found the back of the net. So that was scored by Mike Crean, assisted by Ryan Landers. All right, clarification. All right, Connor, Mike K, Lou lobs it down on net. Eric plays it hard up for Mike Dissel. Connor there, and Lou, everybody there to break it up. And Mike Crean comes up with it, but Cory from the boards chips it to the corner. Jason interrupting the shot attempt from Mike Dissel. Dissel will play it along the boards, send it back to Mike Crean behind the net. Tries to get it back to Dissel, but it comes back for Steve. But Cory, steps on a stick and trips himself up. Eric sends it back to Dissel. Dissel back down to Mike Crean. Tries to center it back to Dissel, but the ball goes through everybody. Steve and Eric will give chase. 1 minute remaining in the period. And Steve with it now. Gets it up to Mike Crean. Crean gets around Lou. He's got Cory at the net. Both Corys. Oh, Ryan Landers with a point-blank shot. Stopped by Jordan. Another shot attempt. Blocked to the corner. Mike Crean and Connor. Connor now chips it up. And he'll do a little soccer maneuver and get it up and out. Bring it all the way back in. Him and Mike Crean battle over it. He wins it. Playing it in the corner. 30 seconds. All sorts of pressure. Throws it to the crease, but it finds Ryan Landers. Ryan Landers tries to bring it in, but doesn't beat Ryan. Schmidt for the Borks. Jason has it in his feet. Pressured by 𝐵𝐲𝐿𝐽. 𝐵𝐲𝐿𝐽 chips it up backhand to Cory for Los Gringos. Cory will take a shot from the blue line. It'll go on net. Jordan will hold it. Connor will come out and get it. 5 seconds remaining. Connor's going to take a shot from way down and miss everything. Woo. And I'm going to take a much needed break while these guys get water or whatever. Holy cow. With that said, stick around. We got 3 minutes. We'll be right back. Just about to get our second period underway. Los Gringos up by 1. With some feverish goals. Lemar, Mike Crean in the face-off. Lemar wins it back. Cory for the Borks. He'll lob it down. 𝐵𝐲𝐽 gives chase. Pressure by Jason. 𝐵𝐲𝐽 plays it up for Mike Crean. Connor there, but doesn't get it past him. Lemar sends it off a Dissel's stick. Dissel there to get it again. Connor applies some pressure. Crean comes up with it. Oh, but Cory there to chip it out of play. Make sure Crean doesn't get too far with it. All right, Lemar wins it forward, but Crean comes up with it. He does some fancy stick work. Gets it around Jason, sends it up for Ryan Landers, who takes the shot and beats Jordan, giving Gringos one more with a sharp shot from the board. Score is now 3-1, Los Gringos.
All right. Ryan Landers got that goal from Mike Crean.
Goal scored by Ryan Landers, assisted by Mike Crean. Off the face-off, Cory for the Borks sends it down. Reyes will play it over for Eric. Eric pressured by Lemar. Ball caught up in the feet. Lemar takes it away. Sends it over for Connor. Connor tries to send it back for Lemar, but that interrupted by Eric. He gets it up and finds Thistle. Thistle lobs it ahead, hits the referee in the head, because that's just what we do here, folks. Landers back to get it. Gringos have to touch up. Crean will just dump it in. Ryan Schmidt for the Borks. Comes around and gets it, and he throws it into the green bench. Takes a shot at Steve, saying, "Get out of here, man." I got nothing. Adam Jacques, I thought I saw you there a moment ago. If you are still there, I just want to say we're all sad you're not here tonight, but we're happy that your butt isn't getting us kicked off of Facebook again. Anyway, with that said, Steve gives chase. No icing on the play. Cory there to get it for the Gringos. We'll send it up to Crean. Tries to. Lemar interrupts it, gives it over to Connor. Connor takes the shot. It does go wide of the net, and Crean chases it down, brings it out, then brings it in. Tries to pass it over to Thistle, but Schmidt there to take it, but he takes it to the boards. Oh, and Landers with a shot, blockered behind the net. Cory there to clear it out, and that'll be an icing on the Borks. Mike Crean wins it back over to Landers. Landers sends it to Steve. His shot goes higher than that. Thistle out there to get it. Pressured by Ryan Schmidt. Now Mike Crean with it. Centers it up for Thistle. Connor there to interrupt it. Ooh, Cory for the Borks now comes up with it. Gets it over to Jason, who passes it up to Lemar, who beats the defense on a breakaway and beats Matt Reyes to get the Borks one more. Or is that their first? That's their second. All right, that's their second. Good. So much action, I'm forgetting what's happening, folks. So that brings the Borks back within one. And that'll be scored by Lemar, assisted by Jason. All right, Crean will win it back for Cory. Cory tries to take a shot. It goes off of Lou, bounces to Jordan, who gets his glove down and gets a whistle.
Oh, that's cool. You're in front of a narrating plate? Did you live over there or vacation?
All right, Lemar wins it back now for Lou. Lou will play it hard along the boards. Set it up for Connor. Connor tries to chip it up for somebody, but Landers finds it. And he'll walk it back in, beats Cory, but doesn't beat Lou's stick. But Landers chases the shot down, his rebound down, takes the shot, beats Jordan by a toe. And Landers gets one more for the Gringos. That was unassisted by Ryan Landers. Lemar wins it back. Ryan Schmidt. Oh my goodness, everybody's stick going over the ball. Mike Crean chips it down. Oh, Ryan Schmidt tries to get it around. Crean comes up with it, gets it to Jordan, who will close his legs and get a whistle.
Yeah, we can't win them all, man. Hey, but y'all look a lot better than the deal. Little bit. But at least you're not going to go down.
Lemar wins it back. Finds Ryan Schmidt and sends it back to him. And he'll chip it up. And that'll go through the defenseman for Gringos. But since it was deflected, no icing. 𝐈𝐲 comes out with it now. Pressured by Lou. Lou in there to interrupt the clearing attempt, but 𝐈𝐲 chases it back down and gets it up to Landers. Landers sends it over to Crean, who tries to send it back to Landers, but it goes wide. And then Landers and Schmidt both vie for it, and it will deflect out of play. And another whistle he will get. Got about 6 minutes remaining in the second period. Gray Borks down by 2. Not that bad though. Crean wins it back for Landers. Landers gets it to Cory. Cory takes a shot but hits his own teammate in front of the net. 𝐈𝐲 with a shot. Landers looking for the tip, but it didn't make it. Cory for the Borks gets it up to Connor. Connor beats 𝐈𝐲, gets around him, takes the shot. Oh, it jumps up and is into Reyes' glove. And another whistle. Rolls over to Connor. His shot looks like it went deflected behind the net. Could be wrong. It could have just went high. His passing attempt to Lemar doesn't get to him. Cory finds it on the red line, keeps it in the zone. Connor beats 𝐈𝐲, comes up with it, walks it forward. Oh. And that blocker to the corner. Mike Crean with it now. He'll run it up. He'll run through the defenseman. Gets around everybody, but not Jordan's stick. Oh, a little hairy there for a moment, but Jordan grabs it out of the air and gets another whistle. Jason with it for the Borks now along the boards momentarily. Woo! It went up to Landers, who took a slapper. Met Jordan right in the face. Crean wrists it to the corner. Cory sends it up. It finds the other Cory. Cory and Connor now. Cory gets it back in. It finds Ryan Schmidt, then Jason. Jason will play it back to Cory for the Borks, who plays it up for Lemar. But it hops his stick and finds 𝐈𝐲 instead. Thistle will hold it. Bring it in, sends it over to Landers, who takes the shot. Oh, and off the leg pads of Jordan. It bounces out, finds Thistle now. He'll turn and shoot. It'll go behind the net. Mike Crean play patty cake with it for a moment. Backhand pass. Finds his stick again. Oh, in and out of the glove of Jordan. But it gets to Connor, who sends it up for Lemar. He's going to take a shot from the blue line, and oh, tipped out of the glove, or hits the tip of the glove for Matt Reyes. And rolls wide of the net. Cory passes it up. Ryan Schmidt plays it off the boards, finds Connor. Eric pokes it off his stick, and then it's tipped back down. 𝐈𝐲 finds it. Tries to lob it out. Connor intercepts. They'll battle along the boards. Now Schmidt and Crean play for it. Crean sends it over to Thistle. Thistle takes the shot. And just over the blocker of Jordan, finds the back of the net again. That's number 5 for Gringos, giving them a 3-goal lead with just under 2.5 minutes remaining in the second period. Gray Borks got some work to do. But if there's any team to do it, they're the ones. That was... I'm going to call them Mike and Ike.
There you go.
Just cuz. One, I don't know. Anyway, Los Gringos chips it down. Cory for the Gray Borks gets it over to Connor along the corner. Connor lobs it down. It finds Steve. Eric now to get it for Gringos. Eric hard up the boards, tries to get it to Crean, but it goes past everybody, and that'll be an icing for the Gringos. Minute and a half remaining in the second period. Lou and Mike Crean. Mike Crean wins it back for Steve. Steve runs it around. Jason interrupting the passing attempt. Tom finds it along the boards now in the corner. Sends it hard around for Lou. Mike Crean there to glove it out of midair. Gets it around Connor. Cory bats it off a Thistle stick. Eric has it now. Thistle back to him. Sends it over to Landers. Landers gonna shoot. It'll go wide and bounce off the back of the net. Thistle chases it down, protects it along the boards. Pressured by Cory for the Forks. He sends it up to Eric for Gringos, who takes the shot. And it was in the glove momentarily of Jordan Brown, but it rolled out and then it was poked away. And then the Borks will ice it. 20 seconds remaining. We might get another face-off here. Yeah, we probably will. Oh, then again, I don't know. Somebody get onside. 5 seconds remaining. And they'll drop it. Crean wins it back to Steve. Steve takes the shot. It'll go wide. And that'll be the end of the period. All right. Gray Borks down by 3. They got an entire period to get it back. With that said, everyone's going to rest for a couple minutes. Stick around. We got our third period coming up. All right. Just about to start our third period now. Everyone's having a little break. Ryan's rocking the baby. We have Lemar and Mike Crean in the face-off again. Crean will win it back. Plays it back for Eric on Gringos. So chip it up the boards and finds Landers. Landers with a sharp angle shot goes wide of the net. Mike Crean there to pick it up. However, rolls off the stick and Lemar finds it. Lemar gets behind the defense. Oh! But Matt Reyes gets his stick out and he'll poke it to the boards. Crean chip it around Tom. Pass it up and find Thistle. Sends it down. Jason there to chase it. Sends it back up the boards. It finds Lemar. Thistle there to roll it off the stick though, but Connor there to clean it up. It'll go down. Eric will find it behind the net. Lemar will pressure. Chase him out. Eric chips it up, finds Landers. Landers takes the shot into the glove of Jordan Brown and a whistle.
I have this song done by the 𝐵𝗿𝗏𝗄 from
Crean wins it back and turns and shoots. Goes wide of the net. Thistle there to get it. Centering pass finds Lemar, who gets it over to Connor. Connor chips it back over to Lemar. Lemar gets fended off by Landers and Crean, and Landers, it rolls off his stick. Jason's clearing attempt though finds Landers' glove. He'll turn and shoot. It'll go high of the net. Finds Cory. Cory takes a shot. Hits Jordan in the wrist and bounces to the corner. Connor with it. Gets it over to Lemar. Lemar takes a shot from behind the blue line. And Matt Reyes will glove it and get a whistle. Crean will win it. The Thistle will take it. He'll run it forward, beating Ryan Schmidt, getting around Lou. But Cory gets to it first. However, Eric there to pick up the change. But Cory takes it back, gets it over to Ryan. Ryan walks it forward, takes a shot from the blue line, but Ilya's foot kicks it aside. Cory with it now. Interrupted by Connor. He'll roll it down, finds Ilya. Lou.
Touch out! Touch out! Clear! 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 Connor, clear!
Gray Bork's offside. They do need to touch up. Tom there did not touch up after multiple warnings. So they'll bring the face-off down. But I'm sure they're all aware now.
Yeah, I think that guy was offside the last.
Green wins it back, finds Landers. His shot blocked by a foot, but it finds him again. He chips it around the boards, sends it in front for Eric. It just rolls right back to him, but Ryan Schmidt there to interrupt it, but Mike Green finds it. Steve will take a shot from the blue line. Landers. And Cory for the Borks chips it down, no icing.
Ryan, hang back, Ryan.
Ilya.
Hang back, Ryan. There you go.
And Ryan Landers now with it. He'll run it up, run it in. Shoots it around Lou, but misses the net. It comes out. Ryan Schmidt there pokes it up for Connor. It's 3-on-1 if they hurry. Ryan Schmidt now with it. Turns and shoots. Oh, blocked by the pads of the goalie. Tom with a backhand attempt. Doesn't make it. Gray Borks had a 3-on-1 there momentarily. Cory keeps it in for the Borks. But Steve for the Gringos gets it to Eric, who's going to ice it down, but oh, it'll go on net. Goes on net. Lou with it now. We'll send it back up for Cory. Cory holds it for a moment, tries to send it over to Lemar, but Cory sticks it from the way. Green Cory, I should say. Thistle now sends it up for Cory. Lemar pressuring along the boards. Thistle with it. Makes a move. Backhands it. Finds Cory. Cory tries to take a shot, but it's interrupted by Lemar. Connor poked off his stick by Thistle, but he recovers. He'll hold it momentarily behind the net, send it over to Lemar. Lemar will send it up, find Ryan Schmidt. Gets it around Steve, but it finds Ilya's stick. He'll throw it right back to him. But Connor there to poke it back down and keep it in for Ryan, who beats Ilya, but chips it over to Thistle, who holds it in his feet. But Lemar there to prevent Thistle from running much further with it momentarily. Now Gringos is 3-on-1, sends it over to Landers. Landers shot blocked and cleared out by Jason. Cory with it, takes a shot, it goes high and wide, might have been deflected by Lou's stick. Ryan Landers plays it in the corner, centers it up, tries to get it to Cory. But the pass off the mark, Ryan Schmidt now gets it in, caught up in the ref's feet. We'll play back for Lemar. Lemar sends it back up for Connor. Connor takes a shot from the blue line, off the pads of the goalie to the boards. Steve with it. Throws it up for Ilya, but Cory for the Borks. Oh, but Ilya played it with a high stick. So Jason with it now. Chips it up for Ryan. Ryan Schmidt, centering pass to no one in particular, finds Mike Green, who runs it down, but Cory, patient as always, gets it off his stick, sends it over for Connor. Connor's shot interrupted by Ryan Landers, goes wide of the net. Steve will send it back behind the net for Eric. Eric will play it hard along the boards, find Mike Green. Green will bring it out, sends it over to Ryan Landers. Landers takes a shot, but oh, the Gringos go offside. So the face-off will come out of the zone. Ugh. Green wins it forward. It'll roll on net. Jordan will stick it to the side for Lou. Lou tries to play it hard off the boards, but Green there to bat it down. He'll walk it up, but Lou blocks his shot. And Cory with it now. Oh, rolls off his stick. Jason will take it, send it up for Lou and Tom, and Steve, and everybody. Tom has it now. He throws it up for Connor. Connor retrieves. But poked off his stick from Eric, and then it's all up in everybody's feet. Connor drops it back for Lemar. Lemar takes the shot. It'll go high. Cory makes a move on Lou, gets it past him. Cory sends it over to Ryan Landers. Landers shot blocked by Jordan. Lemar clears it out. It comes back down. Steve will collect it behind his net. 5 minutes, just under 5 minutes remaining in the game. Grayborg still down by 3. They need to do something. Get back up on the board, back in the game. Green's shot beats the goaltender, but not the post. Hits the crossbar. Landers with it now. Gets it over for Mike Green. Green with it in the corner, pressured by Jason. Mike Green puts it on net, stick to the corner from Jordan. It'll come around, Tom will take it. This'll apply some pressure, but loses the stick in the process. However, it gets to Steve, and Steve sends it back down. But Lemar with it now, gets it over to Connor, but interrupted by Landers and Steve, and Landers brings it back in. He'll walk it to the blue line. Fake around Jason, tries to get it over to Mike Green, but doesn't beat Cory. Now Jason and Green. Jason chips it up for Tom. Tom brings it in, but oh, it rolls off his stick, and Steve there and Green to bat it down. He'll bring it in, but he can't get around Jason. Jason brings it in, brings it out, sends it up for Tom. Tom will give chase, but I think Thistle will get there first. And Thistle tries to lob it down, but it'll hit the ceiling, which gives us a stoppage. And we got a timeout. Probably called by the Borks. I'm not entirely sure. We'll say it's the Borks timeout. But we'll take this moment and maybe have Eric S. here tell us a little bit about the Republic of Hockey.
Texas Hockey branded apparel.
Texas Hockey brand apparel?
Yeah, new designs coming out every week.
New designs coming out every week?
Facebook and republicofhockey.com.
Facebook and republicofhockey.com. You heard it here, folks. Check them out. They're our friends. They should be yours, too. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Brianna's got you. republicofhockey.com. Check them out.
I'm gonna go check that out.
All right, timeout is over. We got Lemar and Mike Green in the face-off. 3 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in the game. Grayborg's down by 2. Oh, but a shot off the face-off on net.
Down by 3.
Reyes was awake. Down by 3. If I said 2, I was mistaken. All right, they'll chip it up. Cory gives chase. And that's an icing. So the Great Borks are down by 3. If they do not score another goal and bring it within 2, that clock will keep running until the end of the game. They have to be within 2 goals for that clock to stop. So time is the enemy right now. Lemar wins it over for Connor, takes the shot, but blocked by the stick of Matt Reyes. Connor comes up with it along the boards, pressured by Ilya, turns and shoots, gets it to Tom, who takes the shot. It looked like it was blocked by the shoulder of Reyes. I could not tell. Ilya tries to play it out, gets it to Cory, who takes the shot. It comes back, but Ryan Landers for Gringos comes up with it, plays it along the boards to himself. He brings it in, 3-on-1. He sends it over to Thistle. Thistle with it. Making some moves, wasting some time. That clock is still ticking. Connor with it. Mike Green interrupts his clearing attempt. And everybody's just kind of back and forth with it right now, but Landers comes up with it. He drops it back for Green, who takes the shot Off the shaft of the stick from somebody, I believe, goes to the corner. 𝐶𝐨 with it. 1.5 minutes remaining. 𝐶𝐨 has it now. They'll just dump it down for Ryan Landers behind the net. Ray Borks kind of look like they're giving up a little bit. Cory takes the shot. Blocked by Jordan. Landers turns and shoots. It'll go high. Right to 𝐶𝐨 all alone in the slot. He shoots and he beats him. One more for Gringos with 1 minute remaining in the game. That clock will continue ticking. 2-6, ladies and gentlemen. So that'll be a hat trick for Mike 𝐶𝐨. That last goal assisted by Ryan Landers. That's our third hat trick of the evening tonight, ladies and gentlemen. First in this game. We had 2 hat tricks last game. Cory's shot hits the ref. Ryan Schmidt now comes up with it, brings it back in the zone. His shot off the foot of Steve. Connor chasing it down, beats 𝐿𝐈A with it, plays it to the boards. But Ryan Landers comes up with it behind the net, 20 seconds remaining. He'll chip it up for Eric. Eric taking his time, walking it down, takes the shot from the red line. It goes wide. Cory for the Borks and Mike Crean with it. Wasting time along the boards, 5 seconds remaining. Jason has it. He'll run it around. And that's the game, ladies and gentlemen. 6-2, the Gringos take it. All right, that'll do it for Texas ball hockey tonight on this fine Wednesday. We hope you all have a great rest of the week. We're gonna try to do the same. We'll see you back here next Wednesday for our next Texas ball hockey league night. Check out our replays on YouTube. They'll be going up on Saturday. Thank you all for joining us. We appreciate you. Make sure to check out republicofhockey.com. Get yourself some tees. And support the fine folks bringing them to you. All right, everybody. Have a good week. We'll see you next time.